Welcome to Dr. Jester Talks, and I'm gonna talk about this. Yes, from the 6 days in Fallujah developers, here is the update that they've released about the game. Here is what Unheard says. I know it has been far too long since we've provided substantive updates, so here is a little context. Since announcing 6 days, it has become very clear to us that both media and players have much higher expectations for the game than our team of roughly 35 people can support. However, before we can substantially increase the size of our team, we need to raise the capital needed to support these additional people. So far so good, and based on what I read in summary, this is good news. We must have a solid date before announcing any kind of delay, or some headline could read, 6 days in Fallujah has been delayed indefinitely. And he is right. Kotaku, Polygon, I don't know, The Gamer, IGN, PC Gamer, all of those filthy rags, including Reset Era, are capable of doing those things because they are, in fact, fake news most of the time. They don't print anything worthwhile most of the time. They make up news or anything to further their narrative, which is problematic. And I agree, they need to be careful, because these people have even written articles upon articles smearing the developers and the game before it was even released. Anyway, and we can't announce a date until we have clarity about how many people we can add to the project. Fortunately, our efforts to raise capital and grow our team are going very well, and our team has also been making great progress on the game. We are fortunate to have some very talented people working very hard on 6 days in Fallujah. Based on what we have seen so far from the game, including the trailer that they've released, it looks awesome. At least I think it, no, not only graphically, but gameplay-wise looks awesome. Obviously, that's my full opinion to be conclusive about this. I'll need to actually play the game, but so far, everything indicates that it looks like a great game, a randomly generated city where you have no idea what to expect. Exactly what happened to the soldiers back then, that they went on. They didn't know about the streets. They obviously had some knowledge about a map or satellite imagery, or probably some reconnaissance or anything like that. But beyond that, it was all blind. They went to each house not knowing how the structure, how it was designed, what it was like. They went in not knowing if there was a terrorist behind it or if it was completely empty. They didn't know if it was an ambush in the next street, in the next road. This is what the developers are trying to create. They are trying to recreate what the Marines, what the soldiers, the American soldiers, the NATO soldiers experienced back in the day. And I think they are doing it very well. And that has triggered a lot of lefty, retarded games media. Anyway, of course, in hindsight, I think we should have been posting more assets from the game so you, our community, can see some of our progress. We plan to begin a developer diary sometime after we make bigger announcements about timing and progress. We very much appreciate the support of each of you in this community. Unheard keeps me and all of our leadership constantly informed of the dialogue and the ideas that are discussed here. And trust me, he has been beating me up constantly about the need to keep you folks better informed. You're a small team doing big things, I agree. And all of it is being done to deliver on our promise for what 6 days in Fallujah should be. There are some announcements coming. We beg for a bit more patience in the meantime. Additionally, here are 2 screenshots that are just some examples of what we'll like to showcase in the upcoming developer diaries. And this is pretty much new screenshots from the game, not shown on the gaming media, gaming press, anywhere else. As you can see, the detail on the game is astonishing. You can see the pebbles, the rocks, and things like that. This is something expected when you destroy something, and this is a detail that many war games fail to create, or back in the days where the engine was old or the computer didn't have enough power, they couldn't create those tiny little details. They had to make it in textures or something like that. But you can see the detail, the dirt, the grit, everything here. It looks deliciously well made. Look at the palm tree. Look at this. It definitely looks like a third world shithole, like the shithole I currently live in. Look at that. How the details that they've put into this game is amazing. This shows they have done a labor of love. So this, my friends, is that evidence that they are really caring about the product. They really do care. It'll be a shame if the game is not that good. But based on everything I have seen so far, it says and shows that the game is going to be good. Look at the detail. And I love the way they showed on the trailer the command system, that you can actually order the soldiers to flank, or you flank and they produce suppressive fire and things like that. It's amazing. Look at this. Once again, the detail is amazing. I wonder if there will be drivable vehicles or something like that. No, we can only wonder until we get more details. But based on the announcement and everything here, it may not be coming out at the end of this year, as expected or as rumored to be at the beginning of this year. My opinion is, take your time, guys. Take your time, because it's important for you to get your first game right. And a game like this, it needs to be right, because you need to shut up the fucking idiots behind Polygon, PC Gamer, Kotaku, Etc., IGN, and all the retarded gaming press. So guys, take your time. We definitely are expecting you guys to deliver, because so far, everything we have seen, it looks amazing. Anyway, if you like this type of content, say it right here on youtube.com/Jester. No, there's no if. I haven't had a time. No, it's but my outro. Either way, let's see what. Oh yeah, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell button. You definitely want more of my beautiful face on your screen, because after all, who wouldn't? Who wouldn't want more of my beautiful face? And I have to go because my nose is starting to get stuffy. That irritates me to no end. So, on that bombshell, have a great fucking night!